Hey guys, it's Hunter. I'm standing at the back 60 on Penner's Creek Farm today, and today's video is going to be showing you guys how we removed 2 acres of trees right next to one of our best food plots on the property and why we did it. So to give a little back history of the 60 acres here, when we first bought it, there was a ridge of pine trees that was left over from the previous owner. We since then thinned it, burned it, and now it serves as a good bedding area for our deer. We built our duck hole on the north half of it that you guys may or may not have seen in previous videos from last year. And then right south of the duck hole was a bottom that was full of a bunch of crap trees like sweet gums, pines, and maples that were all clumped together, served us no purpose. We were able to mulch that, and we strategically planted rows of oak trees so that one day we'll have some carbohydrates for the wildlife out here in that open field, and also serve as some even more bedding coming off that ridge. But Dad left a strip of that clump of trees and right next to our deer field to serve as a block for our deer so they could feel more secure coming out in this deer field here. This deer field has been in a no-till drill rotation for the past 4 years with rice cereal grains, oats, and clover. And it's been a great deer field for us. It has the most amount of deer that travel through here, partly because right next to the deer field on the west side is a row of 80-year-old oak trees that produce a bunch of food for them, as well as the main creek that runs through our property is on the south feeder. I'm going to run the drone through the field and show you guys how it looks. So the past 2 years, the deer field has started to decline. We haven't seen the best crop yield from those plants that we've had in that rotation, and we knew it was because of lack of sunlight. It was a great idea to leave this as a blocker, and the deer have come out more, but now it's grown up too much that the sunlight can't hit the ground. So we came in here 2 months ago, and Dad was able to use the excavator and take out clumps at a time with the bucket and the thumb and put it in rows right next to him as he went along. We could have came in here with a mulcher and removed all these trees, but if you come in here with a mulcher, you know that debris is flowing everywhere and covers the ground, making it almost impossible for a no-till drill to drill right through it to plant a fall or even summer food plot in this area. And then it also leaves roots behind in the ground, which are not good for your soil. So being able to use an excavator, pick it up out of the ground, shake off the SX dirt, and then pile it in piles was our best bet and our best option to do in this spot. He then came behind with a rake that he bought for the excavator and was able to get all the excess limbs and debris that was left over after the clearing. You guys can see to my left here that we planted a row of Egyptian wheat that will serve as our new blocker, and we went ahead and planted that before we even started removing the trees. Now it's growing pretty good. We need to hit it with some more fertilizer so it can get even taller, but it's awesome that the sunlight's hitting it and making it grow for this winter food plot. So we're going to have this starting in a fall no-till drill rotation, going into a summer blend, maybe even some soybeans growing in this spot for next year to produce some nitrogen in the ground and help this get this bad dirt that's here now better. This has been growing in trees for years, and it doesn't have any sorts of nutrients in the ground because those trees have been sucking it up for so long. The plan is in August to burn those rows, and there'll be a bunch of potash left over, and maybe we can disperse that out in this field when we get our fall food plot rotated in. So there's plenty of more exciting stuff coming from this spot here and in this 60 acres as a whole. The duck hole video will be posted later on this year. You guys will see this shortly after. Today's date is July 7th. You'll see this probably next week or the week after. But that'll be on later in the year. We're going to raise this stand up and we're going to burn that, and we'll try to have separate videos and maybe even a video on doing the no-till drill in a brand new spot like this. So make sure to subscribe, check out all the videos, and we appreciate you guys for watching. And if you have any comments or suggestions for us that we may not have thought about, please leave them below. But then again, we appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.